Oh, wow. Look at us go today. The backlighting is kind of wild.
That is.
Grand Rising. Yeah, I don't know. It's a little bit blown out here. Let's do that. Oh, yeah. We're live. I'm going to shut that lamp off. That's kind of crazy. Oh, yeah. There we go. All right, everybody. Hello, Grand Rising. I'm Sandy, and this is Matt. And
Hi.
we are here for Rise Up Breathwork on this lovely, windy Tuesday morning. I'm so excited. I actually got up super early today and was able to get a newsletter out already because I was just realizing we have like 7 events this week.
Oh, right.
I actually said in the title of the newsletter 5, but apparently I hadn't had enough coffee yet. But yeah, we have one new offering that I just kind of want to bring up. It's going to be the first and third Thursday of every month at 9 a.m. is going to be our Natural Parenting Circle hosted by Stephanie. And this is just because, one of the ethos of the church is just extended, breastfeeding and natural parenting. And we want to end the stigma associated with people that choose that route. I personally did breastfeed my children collectively for 43 months. And I only have 2 kids. So do the math. Naomi nursed for about 23 months, Nathan for about 20 months. And, it is a labor of love, letting them stay attached that long. And it's always bittersweet when you wean. But, we want to end the stigma associated with that because, I kind of get nervous when I see, water that's marketed towards babies right next to the baby formula that has fluoride in it, So, again, I think like as parents, we have so many choices to make. And again, no judgment against folks who don't breastfeed, but we're here to support you on that path because we certainly know it is not easy. So thank you, Stephanie, for being an awesome example of, natural parenting from cloth diapering to baby wearing. I always had my babies attached to me. They were very rarely in a stroller, so just that connection and keeping them close to my heart all the time. It really, I feel like it really added to the bond that we have. And, anybody who knows my kids, they're pretty cool. They're very sensitive and sweet. And so I don't know if that had anything to do with it, but I'd like to think it did. And it also kept me really fit carrying them around like that all the time. So that's a new offering. This will be the second gathering this Thursday morning, once again, from 9 a.m. to 10:30. So please spread the word if you guys know any other moms out there who are seeking a like-minded community, because we are a church. So we are open to, the kids and adults alike. And then let's see, we have your midweek vibe check, which has been having, tomorrow night, which has been having a really nice turnout. And so what that is a weekly dose of sound healing and breath work. And now Matt has new toys.
One new toy, yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at the gong right now. What a treat it is to just be in the frequency of these amazing healing instruments. It's really hard to translate it on a podcast, but, come in and experience the real thing at 63 Washington Street. What time do you want people to gather, Matt, on Wednesdays?
Yeah, usually around 7:15 is a good time to come in. Doors are open at 7.
Okay.
And then we start around 7:30. And if you're listening to this, I would suggest headphones because I am going to play the instruments today. But it's always better live. And that's why, live, there's like a whole different vibration.
It is. I think that energy, vibration, and frequency is the medicine of the future. I mean, I really do that with the breath, along with the breath. I think like what we've been able to achieve in the sauna, for me personally, and then coming here and doing the sound healing. Like I've been, I have this little bit of a cold right now, but, I don't really go to a doctor. I go to the sauna.
There you go.
Because I'm like, what are they going to do? Just tell me to take some cough medicine and rest, you know what I mean? So I'd rather go do breath work in the sauna. So yeah, if anybody is interested in a private tour of the sauna, you can hit me up either at pcsam.org, sign up for the newsletter. You can DM us on our Instagram page, which is PCSM Church. This Friday night, we have Anna doing Yoga Nidra. We will be heading up to the 3rd floor, thanks to Open Doors Yoga Studio. Arrive between 7 and 7:30. We'll probably head up around 7:45 once the community class gets tucked into the 2nd floor. And that's just such a great opportunity to experience yoga. If you're new to yoga, it's a really gentle practice. It's really a slow flow for only about 15 minutes. And essentially you're laying there in a guided meditation where Anna does this really juicy body scan from head to toe, where you tap into sort of every little cell of your body and you go into this trance. You don't fall asleep, but you feel as though you've gotten about 3 to 4 hours of sleep after this 45-minute meditation. So again, I wake right up out of it and I'm ready to go dance. Other people wake up and want to go back to bed. But it always energizes me to be able to continue on and do something fun on a Friday night after Yoga Nidra. And then on Saturday, we have Lou DeFunk coming in, and he is a Weymouth local. I believe he was a DJ that just kind of wandered in off the street one day during a Soul Saturday, and we realized we had a ton of mutual friends, and so we got him on the roster, and he accepted our invitation to be a reverend to raise the vibration for us. So yes, every single Saturday is our Soul Saturday service from high noon to 3 o'clock. And our mission here is to just raise the vibration by sharing our love and passion for vinyl records. So our sermons do not have a man preaching at you, telling you what to believe or what to be scared of. It's really about sharing our love and passion for the music that moves our souls. So thanks to every single one of the DJs that has been part of our mission since we began over 3 years ago. I am working really hard to get all of the Friday night events up and all of the DJs up for the rest of the year, because we do pause after the school calendar.
Right.
So July and August, we will not be doing the Friday night groups, and we will not be doing Soul Saturday, so that we can get outside in nature and kind of, reset ourselves. So take advantage of these last couple of months, guys, because I think there's only about, 10 weeks left of the school year, which God knows I'm excited about. Yeah, because we're halfway through March. We have April, May, June, something like that. Wow. I think it's only about 10 or 12 weeks. And so, yeah, it's exciting for me as a mom, because I'm ready to just go play with my kiddos and do some swimming and sunning. And yeah, it's been quite a year so far, but we're grateful for all the changes around here and all the new programs. So yeah, again, if you're thinking of becoming a member, please go to pcsam.org. That $25 membership allows me to keep this programming going. And then that also unlocks the key to the sauna experience. So if you want to check that out again, let me know. So, Matt, I've been running around all morning. I'm excited to receive. I got to actually go grab a yoga mat to rest on. So if there's anything you want to tell us about the setup, I'm just going to do a quick little... There's the gong, everybody. And then check out all those toys that Matt has offered up to the congregation to share with us, so that we can all feel better, look better, do better, all that. All right, I'm going to go get a mat.
Okay.
Energy, vibration, and frequency. It's like my mantra. Energy, vibration, frequency.
Right.
I'm like a cheerleader for it. Well, it is wild, Matt, when you do the bowls. Like I get these just like chills all throughout my body. And it's like I can feel the healing happening,
Well, I mean, I think what's coming back, like what you said, is like the frequency is... Frequency is like coming back, and like when it comes to disease, say cancer, right, which is popular. Now this is actually proven, but yet we still do the chemotherapy and stuff. But it's been proven that if you match the frequency with the cancer cell, that the frequency will kill the cancer cell and replace it with healthy cells.
I believe. Yep.
And frequency's been used for so long. So what I'm going to invite in for a moment here is to kind of settle yourself, and we're actually going to use frequency and kind of scan the body a little bit. So I'm just going to invite you to get comfortable in your space, either laying down, sitting down, and just attuning into your breath for a moment. Bringing the breath into the body, allowing for this to breathe in the sounds to help bring you inward into the system, into the body. And maybe for right now, just allowing what you're hearing with my voice and the sound to maybe soothe the mind or the brain for a moment, and just allow a softening within this space. With the in-breath, maybe breathing into the mind, and then just breathing out whatever may be there, allowing for a sense of stillness to come in, maybe quietness. Just allow for the sound to breathe in and maybe help comfort, soften the mind, quiet the mind. And just really tuning into the sound a little bit deeper with your breath, just the awareness of maybe beginning to deepen your breath today a little bit, to deepen the inhale, to lengthen the exhale, to maybe keep the two even for a moment as we lengthen the exhale. And whatever the exhale is, that will be the whatever the inhale is, will be the exhale. And then just a nice deep inhale in all the way up to the top of the mind, and then on the exhale, just dropping into how your system, how your body is feeling as a whole. And then just sitting with your system, bringing in like that deeper inhale with the equal exhale. So, and just to tune into that breath for a moment. And then just tapping into our system. And maybe just allowing the sound to drop us in a little bit deeper into the body, into how we're feeling. Maybe imagine breathing with the whole body, with every cell. Breathing in that life force energy that brings more aliveness within our system. And just breathing this frequency into the body as a whole. Feeling the energy, the aliveness of the breath. And see if you can maintain a little bit longer. Inhale and exhale. And so part of the beauty of the breath is that, as we're breathing in and out and into our system, and maybe inviting in that awareness of feeling the life, the energy, the force energy, the life force energy that is the air that we breathe in. And we can help guide this to specific areas of the body. For example, we could use the chakras for a moment and kind of maybe cleanse, break up, or maybe reset each chakra to help you as you move and shift into the day and into the different moments. So for a moment, just imagine as you breathe in the life force energy, the air around you, the energy around you, and the sounds that you will hear. The invitation is to breathe into the your root, so kind of like your tailbone, and breathing into that, and then breathing in the frequency here of the root. And just really focus on breathing in life force energy into the tailbone and allowing for this frequency to just do its job as we relax this energy center. Maybe feeling a little bit more grounded as you fall into this root. And really just allowing for this sound, this frequency to be breathed into the root, into the tailbone. Now for a moment, just feeling into that root chakra. And just seeing how that energy center is feeling now. And then we're going to take one deep inhale for a brief hold. And so the invitation here is to breathe from the root. So squeeze it tight. And then a deep inhale, trying to squeeze it down by like the butt and all that. And then pull the energy up into the mind for a brief hold. And then exhaling and settling back into that root center. Now redirecting the flow of our breath into the sacral, which is kind of like the sexual organs, the area of creativity, and just to allow for the sound in this frequency to breathe into the sacral, releasing or helping to release any heaviness, maybe bringing it more into balance for a moment. Now the invitation here is to squeeze the sacral area just above the tailbone. Squeeze that for a moment. See if you can find like a squeeze. Now drop the squeeze. Now go down to the root. Squeeze that. And then as you inhale, squeeze the sacral. And then just let it go. And now the invitation is just to explore trying that. We're going to breathe really good from the root into the sacral. Shoot it right up into the mind for a brief hold. And then just let go. Just feeling the system for a moment. And then bringing our attention of the mind now to the solar. So this would be like right, say, below the belly button. And just breathing our life force energy, maybe a little bit longer inhale into the solar. And then breathing in this frequency and sound to help relax, break up, soften, lighten. And focusing everything below the belly button into the solar plexus. I'm sorry, the solar is like right above the belly button. I mixed that up. So just like right above the belly button for this one. We'll give it another minute. It's below the belly button for the one below this energy center number 2. And now just for a moment, maybe just gently wiggling the hips, just bringing like a light wiggle or swivel or tapping or just some slight movement just with the root, sacral, and solar. And just kind of shift the energy. And the invitation here is as you move for what's correct for you is to really deepen your awareness of the energy within there and what's been going on with it in the sound frequency. And then maybe even how we can deepen the relaxation through a little bit of movement and help shift anything that still might be a little heavy or stuck. And now just briefly what we're going to try and do is settle back into your breath. And then on your inhale, just squeeze the root into the sacral, into the solar, and breathe that up to the mind. So just kind of one at a time, like boom, boom, boom. And just practice that 2 or 3 times. And then on the next one, we're going to breathe it all the way up and hold. And then just drop back into the body. And just feeling into that system now. For there's so much held down in those 3 lower energy centers. And so when we combine the breath, breathing in that beautiful life energy, and we combine it with the sound and the frequency, we can maybe, without having to go into our junk or the stuff or the things, we can just maybe use the frequency to soften it and to help shift us into balance for the day. We don't always need to look at stuff specifically. There's always a time for that. But right now we're just allowing our system to come into balance, if you can allow for the breath and the sound. And so the next chakra being the heart, this also holds a lot as well, but it's also a place of where we want to live from. So just deepening your inhale, bringing the energy into the heart for a moment. And breathing the sounds into the heart as well. Breathing this frequency. Becoming familiar with this frequency. Maybe allowing for this space to become more expansive. Filling up the chest cavity, shoulder to shoulder. Just feeling this love, warmth, motherly energy. Now the beauty of being in person is I can actually bring this right up to the heart and kind of give it like a little shocker. I'm just breathing this into the heart for one more moment. Such a beautiful energy to establish a relationship with. You know, when we talk about getting to know ourselves, this is a part of that process. It's not just getting to know who we are, maybe in the physical realm, but who we are as energy. And this whole process right now is discovering that within us. And then just dropping into the heart for a moment here. And then we're just going to quickly start from the root again a couple times. Tighten, go right up to the sacral, to the solar, to the heart. Feel the expansiveness as you pass through the heart into the mind. And then now on the next one, a nice deep hold. Deep breath in and hold. And then just dropping back into. And now just allowing for that to settle for one moment. And then maybe just lightly bringing in awareness to the jawline, maybe some movement, maybe some awareness to the tongue. As we just drop into this frequency, allowing for the throat, the mouth, to come into balance, to shift, to let go of any fear of not being heard. And allowing for this area to become open. Maybe feeling into that we all have this right to be heard, to breathe this life force energy into the throat, so that we may even be of words from the heart frequency. And then just for a moment, breathing again from the root, squeezing all the way to the expansive heart energy into the throat, into the mind, like 2 or 3 times. Nice deep hold on the next inhale. And then on the exhale, just imagine everything being in a line, straight line together, aligned. And then gently bringing our attention, our awareness into the third eye. This awareness of being able to see what's being offered to us through the day. You know, when we open this area up, it can help us in the physical world to really see what's being offered to us, the signs, the messages of any guidance that's being offered to us throughout the course of the day. And then just a couple breaths from the root, working your way all the way up. A brief hold at the top. And then just letting go, falling into your system. then just gently bringing our awareness to the chakra, to the crown, just at the top of the head, allowing for this to open so that we can maybe receive throughout the course of the day, so that we may see, speak from this place, this intuitive nature. And just feeling that opening, that widening of the crown. And then just an invitation here to really bring everything into alignment now. And so as you breathe up from the root and try to squeeze everything up, the invitation is to breathe through the spine on this one, to really draw the energy through the spinal cord all the way through the crown. And just do this 2 or 3 times. Hold, and on this exhale, the invitation is to really drop into feeling aligned, balanced, open. And just a deep sense of relaxation for a moment. Just enjoying for a moment of silence, and just breathing into your system, feeling an alignment, maybe feeling as if you just had the perfect tune-up, say on a car. You are perfectly tuned up, in alignment, free of heaviness, open to receiving, open to seeing the gifts that are being offered to you today. Maybe allowing for this energy to guide our words, our voice, so that it's loving, caring, strong, stable, and exactly what's coming out is what others and self need to hear. May your actions and everything about us as we move throughout this day May we be full of the frequency of the heart, of the love, and just share this with everyone. It doesn't matter if they upset us or whatever, but to come from this place no matter. May we be creative, truly standing in our power, rooted to Mother Earth, receiving her gifts throughout the day, being stable and strong for ourselves and for others. And just gently kind of bringing yourself back into the space. Maybe offering some movement to the body, to the system. Awareness to your space and where you are. How you doing over there? You alive?
Mm-hmm. I'm so relaxed. Oh.
Yeah, and so, it's, hopefully you just wore headphones for this. But when you're here, you can really feel the frequency, it really goes through you. With the gong, that's actually also been really fun lately, is I've been having people stand behind it. And oh my God, it's like a shock to the body. Your whole body just really vibrates at a high level. Yeah, right.
I'm ready to go back to bed now. Oh my God, I'm so relaxed.
Yeah, how'd that feel? How's the system feel?
I feel just super aligned, very open, and my kundalini is flowing, and I just want to keep this going throughout the whole day. Do you know anything about the gong, its origins, where it was made or anything?
I'm not too sure, no.
I wonder if it's Tibet or Japan or.
I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah,
it was made. It was made in the 90s.
Okay.
And so it's been around. They had to retune it a little bit, and he showed me how they retune it, which is just like a guitar string.
Yeah, I just feel I became pure white light through my whole system. Yeah.
That's an amazing. It's a beautiful gong.
It's gorgeous. Yeah.
I
had a little bit of trouble, I think, identifying the difference between the root and the what's next on the sacral.
Yeah.
Is it literally you're supposed to do a Kegel kind
so
of?
So you mean squeezing?
Yeah, when you squeeze.
So the root, we're squeezing way down low, down by the you're trying to hold in going to the bathroom.
Okay, so a Kegel.
So, yeah. And
okay,
then I messed up. It's the sacral is below the belly button.
Yeah.
And then the solar is above it, and then the heart. So I didn't make that mistake in it.
I have a feeling that would be a really good exercise for people experiencing incontinence and women. Again, if you don't use it, you lose it.
Yeah.
So to speak, right? So yeah.
Well, and it's in movement. This is why the sound healing. There's never just one way of doing stuff. So adding in the movement and the yoga to help us I have my morning movement routine that I do.
Mm-hmm.
And then bringing in the sound is always really beautiful. I don't always have someone to play it for me though, but I'll do it to myself. And it's still powerful. I can still do it all. It doesn't really matter how we do it. It really just matters breathing it in. And even the music that we listen to is the same thing too. Mm-hmm. Are we listening to music of a higher vibration, or are we listening to lower vibrational music? Because there's both.
Right. Yeah.
And
yeah, I'm starting to be able to identify even pop songs that are where they're using the 440 scale versus the 428, the original solfeggio scale, because again, that solfeggio, those frequencies are like the frequencies of creation, they call it, so it's like literally the vibration of nature. And, when we listen to music that might not be in tune with nature, it might actually cause us to feel a bit chaotic or angry. So you got to be really, really careful about what you consume. You can hear like Pink Floyd, bands like that, that they're attuned to the correct, scale. And those were the songs of my youth, and I naturally gravitated to that type of music. But I don't know what else to say about this, guys. I do know Lori Fitzpatrick is also doing a sound bath upstairs at 2:30 on Saturday, and we've had the chance to experience Mike and Lori's magic, and I can't speak highly enough about her. She has a beautiful little studio down in Plymouth, and same with Christina, one of our church members in Duxbury. You can go get a massage, and she actually brings in the singing bowls and these little gongs, and I think it quantums the effect of the healing or of the massage when you add in these frequencies. Because I tell you, whenever I leave their situations, I'm always like, wow, like that was like, it was just so much better than any other like typical massage I've ever had, or like a sports therapy type massage. I mean, I'm not knocking any type of self-care, but I'm telling you, adding in these singing bowls, like, again, I actually smashed my finger last night, and I feel like the swelling has even gone down since I got here today. Like, I literally punched the damn ceiling fan. I was all excited talking to Naomi, punch the fan. I'm like, oh, God.
That hurt.
But, like, I honestly feel like it's a little less swollen even just from this, like, 45 minutes of frequency, so I can bend it a little bit better. So
nice.
You got some job security over here, because I'm always hurting myself. But guys, so again, thank you so much for your support. PCSAM.org. We have an event section. We have a blog section. We're trying to really be good about getting emails out every week so you know how to come and participate and connect with other like-minded humans to raise the vibration and, kind of crawl out of your winter hole, because it's that time. Spring is upon us very soon here.
It's coming.
So I love you all, and thank you, Matt.